Okay, so Spider-Man should be black. James Bond should be gay if he wants to. If we want to make a gay James Bond, fuck it. Why not? Why not? Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's 2017. Why not? Who gives a shit, man? Fuck all this, like, accept diversity. Look, I'm be honest. I'm used to like a little nerdy white dude from New York City who plays Spider-Man because that's how Stan Lee created him. But I'm just saying, like, it shouldn't, the internet shouldn't explode when Donald Glover, like, it somehow kind of comes out and it starts as a joke that, you know, Donald for Spider-Man, and then the internet explodes. Like, that's fucked up. It shouldn't happen, you know? I've been feeling so down. I think they should know now. I think they should know what's up. That's that road I've been down. I know how it go down. I know how it go. Now what's up? I feel like I don't belong. I feel like my life is wrong. I feel like I don't know what's up. What's up? What's up? This is everybody, I think, in the song. Because this is a really good one because I rap from so many different perspectives, especially in this song. So like, this is kind of all of us. You know, I've been feeling so down. You know, I think they should know now. I think they should know what's up. Like, I'm gonna tell them, like, that's that road I've been down. I know how it go down. I know how it go. Now what's up? Like, I can do this. I've been feeling down, but I can really do this. And yeah, so it's kind of a culmination of all the characters on this particular record. I ain't here to pick and choose. I ain't here to sing the blues. I'm just here to spread the clues. I'm just here to spread the news. Everybody know I do. Listen. I ain't ashamed to be white. I ain't ashamed to be black. I ain't ashamed of my beautiful Mexican wife, as a matter of fact. I know you fucking with that. I love this line because it's like, it's so tight. It's just, you know, you hit black, white, Hispanic all in one, like one line, one thing. And like, my wife is beautiful. She's, you know, she's gorgeous. She's Mexican and white, you know, but she looks Spanish and beautiful, and I love her, and I'm not ashamed of her or our love or me or who I am or who, you know, who you are. It's just, yeah, I love my wife. I'm always bad. I want to text my wife after this. And I'm not scared of the people who tell me I should be. Do what you love and don't ever wonder what it could be. Everybody from my hood, everybody know I'm good. Sometimes I'm misunderstood, but that's just the uneducated that never related. It feel like I'm faded, I'm right out my mind. Tell them. Mama don't love me, daddy don't love me. Wonder why I drown in the bubbly. You can be anything you want to be, except the person you don't want to be. In this verse, I switch perspectives 3 different times. So for me, it's, you know, that's like a gay man trying to come to terms with himself, not being accepted in his family, and then, like, you know, turning to substance and abusing substance to try to cope with what's going on in his life, which I think a lot of people, you know, have experienced, and they've been there in different avenues of their life. And that goes on for a while, kind of rapping from that perspective. And it's like, you know, you can be anything you want to be except the person you don't want to be. And that's how I feel about, like, all the gay people that I've met, and when they expressed it to me. Because, you know, growing up, like, in my household, my mother was, you know, super Christian, like, whatever. And she was just like, yeah, homosexuals will not enter the kingdom of heaven. All gay people are going to hell. They're going to burn and die in hell. That's what I heard growing up. And I always thought that was fucked up. I was like, I don't know, man. That sounds kind of messed up. Let them hate, let them love. Wondering if everybody's still like this up above. When that push come to shove, make me want to pull up with the gat and the glove. Like, I just want to be free, not a slave to the stereotype. All alone in my room in the middle of the night. I don't have the words, but my stereo might. I mean, I've even felt this as well, where it's like, you know, I've heard a song or something and I related to it. A lot of J. Cole when I was young, because, you know, here's this biracial dude who's trying to make it, and it's all about the come up. I mean, that's why my mixtapes were always like, I gotta make it, dog, yeah. Like, I was just listening to J. Cole like 80 so much. He's like, yeah, I gotta blow, I can't wait. And I'm fucking like doing Young Simba. And I'm like, yeah, like doing the same shit. And then, yeah, you know, I found myself. And it is what it is, but like, I would listen to J. Cole like, oh man, this motherfucking story, it's like my story. I can't believe it. Like, oh my God. And I think that's a real thing. Like, you know, I don't want to be a slave to the stereotype, all alone in my room in the middle of the night. I don't have the words, but my stereo might. And hopefully I can be somebody's words through their stereo in this song. That's kind of what it's about. I don't want to be black. I don't want to be white. I just want to be a man today. I don't want to be a Christian, Muslim, gay, straight, or bi. See you later, bye. Not perceived by the things I believe, or the color of my skin, or the fact I'm attracted to her, maybe him, or the fact I'm a single mother living all alone, looking for a man in a home to call my own, but I already had one. The only man I'ma ever need is my son, my son, my son, my son. And once again, like, so it's not that I make it about color, but it's how I see it. Like, this is that strong black woman, that you know, that mother with children, trying to get her education, trying to get everything, but then also like wanting the love of a man, and then not her baby daddy, but another man, and then her realizing like the only man she's ever really gonna need is the son that she is to raise. And I mean, obviously, you know, as human beings, we seek out love and affection from others in a partner or whatever the case may be, but she knows that the most important part of her life is her son, that she's going to raise to go out into the world and do the right thing. I created her story through different stories of strong black women in my life, which is pretty cool to think about. Say black is beautiful, be black and proud, be black and proud. Fuck everybody hating on me right now, I'm black and proud, I'm black and proud. I'm just as white as that Mona Lisa, I'm just as black as my cousin Keisha, I'm biracial, so bye Felicia. Amidst how like crazy this whole song is and how serious it is, I just love that line, like, I'm just as white as that Mona Lisa. Like, that bitch white as fuck. Like, you know, that's hilarious. So it's like, I'm just as white as that Mona Lisa, I'm just as black as my cousin Keisha, who exists. I'm biracial, so bye Felicia. Like that, I don't know. I just feel like that brings a smile to your face when you hear it the first time. Praise black Jesus, now called a preacher. Maybe Jesus was black. Maybe Jesus had dreads. Spider-Man should be black. I vote for Glover instead. I vote for more and 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 so much more. I just don't see Jesus being like hella pasty. Like, it just doesn't make sense when you think about like where he comes from and like all that stuff. I don't know. I just don't. Whatever. Like I don't know. Like, this is where it's like, I'm not here to argue about religion. I'm not here to say what Jesus was or wasn't. It just comes down to the fact that like me saying black Jesus, it shouldn't make you be like it should be like, so what? Maybe Jesus was black. Like, you know how many black households I've been in? They got black Jesus. Like, this legit. There's Asian Jesus on people's walls. I've gone to their house. They got Asian Jesus. Like, I swear to God, like these things exist. You know what I mean? But I've just been so used to like seeing white Jesus everywhere, this or that. It's not about that. It's not about religion. Like, people be quick to be like, what do you mean? You know, Jesus was, why don't you shut the fuck up, man? Understand what I'm saying. This is about racism. This is about like depicting what is or should be or shouldn't be or this or that. And that's why I say, fuck it. Let Spider-Man be Puerto Rican, black, Asian, whatever. It doesn't matter, man. Like, it's about the song.